Allow me to begin with you, Farah Maalim, because you sit in the National Assembly and you are saying that the government of the day has the numbers, so the opposition can wait until you have an opportunity to get the numbers. But I'm just wondering, where's the voice of reason? Because Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, the party leader of your party,
yes,
has been out of parliament since 2013, March, when he lost the presidential election. Still continues to be out, has made several contributions to public discourse, but really never quite gets support, at least from the House. So what is he supposed to do? And what are the opposition members in the House supposed to do, despite the walkouts, to really come up with a voice of reason, so that if there are real issues that are of concern in the finance bill, for instance, they have some bipartisan sort of consensus?
That comes about by making a case for yourself. Parliament is supposed to be a house of reason, a house of logic, a house of rationale, and it's what you think is common sense is not that common sometimes. Mm-hmm. You get my point, regardless of which side you're on. Mm-hmm. So ordinarily, I remember we used to put this parliament on its own toes when we were only about 15 in the 7th parliament, 15, less than 20. Mm-hmm. And we were there, always, and literally making a sense. And Kenyans were watching. Actually, those days, they were not watching on the TV. They were reading it in the papers the following day. And progressively, you can see, a very critical mass of people stopping you in the streets and saying, you're doing well. You're telling us the right things. And even now, instead of walking out, make a case. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. Make a case, make a point, and debate that, and bring out all these good ideas, very, very good ideas. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then the masses will see the point in that. The opinion on the governments of the day cannot ignore the opinion of the masses. And the opinion of the masses can only be formed if they are rightfully educated by their own leaders through this discourse, parliamentary engagement itself. And what is democracy? The right of the majority to have its way, mm-hmm, and the right of the minority to have its say. Mm-hmm. So you exercise that say. You understand my point? You exercise that say. And at the end of the day, if you're defeated, so be it. It's the nature. You never get winners and winners in a democracy. There are always losers and winners. You know what I mean? But the country is supposed to at the end of the day, win. So in my opinion, mm-hmm, we cannot resort to anarchy. We go out there and we talk to people, and we go and engage in town hall, what do you call, meetings. We educate, and they will also do their counter.
Why?
And because there's no sanitization. I mean, you have sanitized it completely. Mm. When you don't vote and you don't debate, and the only side which is heard is one side, and you're not heard yourself, how have you supported a cause? How have you aided a cause?
So why isn't Azimio able to organize in such a manner?
I think there's a problem, because politics in this country has never been about the people. Politics has always been about individuals trying to make the best out of it materially and power-wise also. And these individuals are basically what you call warlords back in their own constituency, in their own what you call backyards and regions. And they know that anybody who does not do that, I saw somebody who said, was thrown out for a day. And he said, why didn't you throw me out for 2 weeks? Because then I'm guaranteed of coming back. You know what I mean? So what you see that happens in Parliament, mostly these people are not playing to any gallery. They're playing to a leadership of the party at some down there. So that, and of course, a certain masses in the back at home and the regions and the rest of it, where they will be told, and that's how it is. So basically, we need to liberate our political discourse from personality interests and personality worships, cult worship, which almost become like a cult now. Mm-hmm. You see what I mean? Let leadership be respected by Kenyans on the content of their character, yes, and their mind also, as opposed to it's so and so. Whatever he says go left, we go left, go right, we go right. You know what I mean? It doesn't make. I remember one time people saying that we don't have to read the Constitution. So and so read it, so why do you have to read the rest of us? He just tells us which way to go. I mean, that's not how democracy works. And that's not how those people are going to change and better their lots.